Glasgow Rangers Nation. This is a recap of the goals from the Legends game that took place today at Ibrox Stadium. Nice to see some boys in blue out there playing in what is obviously the very boring international break. So let's have a quick reminder of the team that Rangers put out there. Waterus in goal, Hutton, Amaruso, Alves and Papac was your back four. Perhaps the term legend around Alves is a bit loose there. Ferguson, Mendes, McCann, De Boer, Miller and Defoe all playing in attacking roles. Excited to see Barry Ferguson back out there. Excited, obviously, Pedro Mendes, who in the game looked, well, like he could still play, as did Jermaine Defoe. Obviously, on the bench, you had Carroll, Andrews, Hendry, Vignal, Alberts, Jorg Alberts, love Jorg Alberts, Alex Ray, Shota Avaladze, love Shota Avaladze, Chris Boyd, gotta love Chris Boyd, Cousins, Jelavic, another superstar from the past, Johansson, Peter Lovenkrantz, another favourite player of mine, Miller and Wallace. Whereas the World 11, well, they had somewhat I would describe as genuine stars, and some that were perhaps not as much genuine stars. David James in goal, or Calamity James. Yap Stam, quality player. Robert Huth was a quality player. Dawson was a quality player in his day. Chimbonda, not quite so sure about him. Michael Essien was a quality player in his day. Petit, good player. Stuart Downing, would we describe him as a legend? Don't think so. Jack Wilshere, injury prone. That's what he was in the news for. Van Persie, quality player. Canu, quality player. Rachubka, Brown, Johnson, Boa Morte. Not really quality. Not any legends really springing out of this list. Gillespie, McManaman, and the Yak Yakubu. So, guys, let's have a look through the highlights from the game today. So we had, obviously, the team. So the team's obviously coming out there. McCann, you can see there. You can see lots of. It's nice to see some legends back, isn't it? At the club. There's Mendes, who looks very old now, can still play a little bit. So obviously goals in the game, as always in these legends types games. There is always goals to be had, and Rangers obviously opened the scoring. And when you're looking for a goal, who do you turn to? You turn to Jermaine Defoe. So we've got a lovely ball over the top here to Jermaine Defoe. Good control by Jermaine, and nicks it past the keeper, doing what Defoe does best. Jermaine Defoe still looks like he could play, doesn't he? He still looks in the condition. He still looks the same Jermaine Defoe he was during that title-winning season. And watching him today, to be honest with you, I think Defoe could still play. He really could. So 1-0 to the Rangers. Then there was an equaliser by the World 11. That little bit of a glancing header by ex-Manchester United, ex-Arsenal, ex-Feyenoord, ex-Dutch international Robin van Persie, who also looked a bit good quality today. So it was 1-1 at that point. Game was quite evenly balanced. Some good fighting from both teams, and again, like some trickery and bits of skill as well. And Mendes looking like he could still do a job for Rangers in the middle. However, it was the World 11 that took the lead back with a goal from a player who never lived up to his potential, someone who was always singled out as being a great white hope of English football, but never really lived up to his potential, Jack Wilshere. So Wilshere here gets the ball through the middle, just let run, bit of dodgy goalkeeping there, and scores to make it 2-1 to the World 11. Jack Wilshere there with that goal. Then Rangers were, Rangers were then awarded a penalty where Jermaine Defoe took that penalty. The penalty was unfortunately saved by James, but Defoe did what he normally did, follows it up and scores that goal. Penalty was perhaps at the right height for David James there, but Defoe does what he does best and scores a goal to make it 2-2 at that point. It was then obviously coming into the second half that the World 11 then went back in front, and what a goal to go back in front. A goal from Luis Boa Morte, former Arsenal, former Fulham player. Have a look at this quality goal from him. So obviously got pretty much walking pace now. There we go. Boa Morte back on his left foot, that lethal left foot. What a goal into the top corner. Fairly flies in there. good quality goal from Morte to make it 3-2 to the World 11. Rangers had a goal disallowed for offside. Chris Boyd with the goal scorer. Chris Boyd is still a natural goal scorer, isn't he? Although he is a little bit rotund now, I don't think he could do a job now. Won't have the fitness, but he did get his goal in the end. So again, Defoe working hard with the ball, feeds it to Boyd, passes up the easier opportunity, and in my opinion, puts away a slightly harder opportunity through the defender's legs and into the net. Good old Chris Boyd there scoring for Rangers. So at that point, it was 3-3, evenly balanced again, but it was the World 11, obviously, who won the game in the end 4-3, and it was that man again, Robin van Persie, Feyenoord, Manchester United, Arsenal. Here he is getting the winner. So shot comes in a minute, saved by the keeper onto the post, and there's Van Persie to roll it in. The guy at the back post is playing him on. Not quite sure who that is from this angle, but yeah, in the end, 4-3. So the World 11 come out on top in the end, 4-3 in the Legends game today. Obviously, I think, it doesn't really matter about the result. It was a good game of football, enjoyed by the over 30,000 fans that turned up there, and fans who behave with a lot more class than the Celtic fans did in the Celtic-Liverpool Legends game at Anfield the other day. But, overall, a good exhibition, good for charity, good for the club. And that was the recap. I wanted to bring you a recap of the goals, guys. Please continue to hit the sub, ring the notification bell, and check out all the Glasgow Rangers Nation content. Your only way to make sure you don't miss out is by hitting the sub and ringing that bell. Keep looking out for those videos as they drop, and Victoria and I will be back very soon with some podcasts. We've got some great ideas for some pods coming up, and we've got 2 pods scheduled for near the end of next week where Victoria and I will both be here talking Glasgow Rangers. Thanks for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation. I'll be back to speak to you really soon. See you soon, guys. Take care.